EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us about 20 miles south of downtown L.A. at Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. Today, it's a matchup in the AFC West between the Denver Broncos and our home team. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. This fielded at the 2.
The Broncos take over first and 10. Let's go. At their own 18-yard line.
We go! 18 Gator. Here we go.
Melvin Gordon, the two-time Pro Bowler. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Let's go.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
49 to Mike. 49.
Lock to throw on second down. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
On the ready.
149. Drop deep. Right. 3 down.
Clear.
49, guys.
6-6. Pull it high.
Check.
6 guys. Check 6. Hey, Sam off.
Now Gordon on first down.
Check.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
I'm coming after you.
They fake the handoff. Now Locke. Gets it to Gordon. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Come on, set. 10 logo.
Guys, game situation. Let's go.
Hey, exit. Go.
Clock now on first down. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. A gain of 6 there on first. Sutton is part of a good young receiving core for the Broncos. They liked Sutton enough last year. They traded away Demaryius Thomas, if you remember, halfway through the season. And Sutton, he responded. Rookie campaign, had over 700 yards, 42 catches for the man from Brenham, Texas, which is located halfway between Houston and Austin. Now the young man who was a Pro Bowler as an undrafted rookie, it's Phillip Lindsay. And he'll get it down here to the 43. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Bravo.
49 the Mike. 49 the Mike. And watch that. And watch the ball. 49 the Mike. Watch 49. Watch the
Block now on first down. This is the tight end Fant. A gain of 6 there on first. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, just keep throwing it.
Now Locke, he lost the football. It's out. And picked up by the Chargers. He's at the 30. And he takes it back to the house. It's a fumble recovery and a Charger touchdown. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for him.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
So you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This is taken at his 4. And some good coverage there by the kick team as they'll bring him down at the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Watch his flat. Watch his flat. Watch his flat. 49's the Mike.
On first down, Locke. He's got his big tight end, Fant. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
The beauty of route running is it doesn't matter what position. Everyone's doing the same thing. In this case, tight end, selling the vertical route. Get the defensive back on his heels, break off for the corner. With good timing, you get a completion, as we just saw there.
Mike's 49. Mike's 49. Hey, come on, yo, come on.
Deep rip.
Throwing on first down is Locke. Going underneath for Gordon. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll make it second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Here's Locke to throw. Open man here is Foster.
Locke's pass. Complete to Robert
Yeah,
Foster.
baby. Yeah.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Let's go. Pick it up,
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Chargers 7. Broncos nothing.
They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. 3rd and 2, Locke's going to throw. Open man is Gordon, complete. And he brings this up to the 46, good enough for the first. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. Locke going to bring the offense up 1st and 10. And he's 8 for 8 now, throwing the ball to start the game. On 1st and 10, here's Locke. They'll get this to Phillip Lindsay, complete. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
A 7-yard pickup.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are, figure out the things that they really want to accomplish, and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
On 3rd and 2, Locke. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Well, the Broncos had 15 4th down conversions last year, most in the NFL, and they're going here. Locke to throw for it on 4th. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Operating from the gun, Herbert. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Charger 1st down. And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved, able to do it successfully.
Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says our guy is better than your guys. Because, you know, a player of his stature, he won't just be single.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Locke going to throw. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And that's going to be intercepted. It's the all-pro safety, Derwin James. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Alpha. Check 52. 45.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Open man is Higgins. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger 1st down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block?
They're going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
ready?
Check.
22 jet bombers. 22 jet bombers.
Out.
Go. Go. Snap.
To throw on third down. Herbert. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Badgley able to knock this one through. The Chargers, a team that's really been plagued by poor field goal kicking the last decade or so, but I think they feel they've solved their problems with Badgley.
I would say so. He went 15 for 16 in 10 games last season, undrafted out of Miami. And remember, he had 5 field goals in the playoffs against the Baltimore Ravens.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hey, team 6. Team 6.
Don't be scared of it.
Go.
Locke working out of the gun. Got a man open. It's Sutton. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
First down, Broncos.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From midfield, here's Locke. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Locke. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
52. 52's the mic. Come on, let's go. New mic 52, mic 52. Defense wins championship.
Hey, two.
Two the mic. Mic part 2, mic part 2. Check tight, check tight. Check tight. He's coming. We got double up.
Ready.
On 3rd and long, it's Locke. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that throw intercepted. It's Chris Harris, the Pro Bowl corner. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen.
Switch. Check
Leo. 5.
On 1st down, Herbert. He's airing it out for Williams. He's got a man complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
And the Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Set, ready. 18 Gator.
I got. One set, eyes up, one set.
Smooth.
Tight end right.
Yep.
Check Mike 47, check Mike 47. Hey, check. Mike's 47. Mike's 47.
Go.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
Deep grip.
From the gun, Herbert. This pass complete to Higgins. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Elsewhere on the NFL scoreboard in Dallas. And the Cowboys on the board again. It's a 2-touchdown lead there. And we'll try and keep you updated on those events and others around the league as we continue through this one. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, we heavy on the edges,
Bravo.
Hey, check Mike 45,
Get it.
Operating from the gun, Herbert. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
On the ready.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Back to throw. Herbert. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
It's now 3rd down and long.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. He hit his first one. This from 44 yards out now. Badgley's kick is good. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the 3rd quarter. This is fielded a couple yards deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Got it.
The Charger drive about to get going. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. On 2nd down, this is Jackson. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Looking to throw. Herbert for Keenan Allen. That's complete. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down.
That's another Chargers first down.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 48-yard line. From the gun, Herbert throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
45. Mike, 45. Hey, let's get this. Hey, check.
Now. Let's go.
To throw again. Herbert. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Higgins. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on third.
3 down, 3 down. 45's the mic. That's right, baby. They don't want it.
Ready.
Operating from the gun. Herbert. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Von Miller in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Here's Ty Long now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they begin this drive in very precarious field position inside their own 5.
And remember, this is a defense that's already scored once in this game, so you've got to really take care and make sure that you're blocking these guys who try and wedge the ball out from the shadow of your own end zone.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now a play fake, and here's Locke. This is Gordon on the dump off. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that's going to bring up a third down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Locke going to try and throw on third down. Uchenna and Wosu got the sack there.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. On the return, Jackson. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, G.
Hey, Alpha.
45.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Throw left side to Higgins. 18 big yards on that. And a Charger first.
It's a gain of 18. And the Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Ready? 50, plant.
Check mark 45. Here we go.
Hey! Snap.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Move. Hey, hey, hey. We got three. We got three. Three down. Three down.
Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog. Topper, topper. Look, squeeze. Hey, Haywood.
Throwing again. Herbert. He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3.
Hey, Echo. Go.
From the gun, Herbert. He'll hit Jackson, complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
That one good for 13 and a Denver first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
Block now on 1st down. Gets it to Gordon.
You ain't going nowhere.
4th quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You've got the first one for the second one to even matter.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now this one complete to Robert Foster, and he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Throwing on 1st down is Locke. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Credit the sack to Joey Bosa. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense, I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. The Broncos on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
First down, Denver.
On first down, Locke. That's complete. It's Gordon. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll be 3rd down. The Broncos on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
C6.
From the gun on 3rd down, Locke. Got Gordon open, completes it. He'll wind up being stopped for no gain, and it'll lead to a 4th down. Now, they couldn't get anything going there out on the right side in the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
3 down. 52's the mic, boy. 52. All day, dog. No. Check that. We got mic 52 right here.
Locke gonna go on 4th down. He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. 1st and 10 at the 19. This is caught. That puts him in excellent position, 1st and goal after a gain of 19. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now Locke again. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. And a pause in the action because the booth, they see something that they want to take another peek at to find out if this was a touchdown or not. They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for, and this touchdown will count.
Hey, Zoo.
49's the mic. Watch 49. Watch the screen.
Hey.
49, guys. Mike, 49. I'm gonna
go.
To throw is Locke. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. A very pivotal 2-point try that does not go their way. Now it's a big uphill battle for the rest of the 4th quarter.
The attempt was to try and make it a 1-score game, right? Touchdown, get 2, and now you've tied it up. Instead, they don't get it, still down 10.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going, and a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. A run there on 1st down gets him a yard to the 26. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
Hey, exit.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game.
Brings up 3rd down.
Eight, read. 45. Smooth.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Herbert. Incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Back to throw. Lock. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
And the Broncos 1st down.
Let's go. 10-2 stop.
49.
Hey, lock it.
Switch.
Lock to throw. They'll get this into the hands of Bird. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Whether it's a touchdown or a field goal, whatever it is, they need to score quickly here on 1st down.
Bravo.
49 to Mike.
Now.
Into the red zone, it's Locke. This is the tight end Fant. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Noah Fant with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point from McManus is good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Time definitely of the essence now, just under a minute to play, and here we go. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Victory formation time for the Chargers. They take a knee.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 47-yard line.
Ready. 15 line. 15 line.
D-line, get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback.
Let's go.
Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it.
A loss of a yard. It's now 3rd and 13.
Here we go. 18 Gator.
Well, partner, even though my phone alarm failed me this morning and I missed our AM workout, we still made it through this thing together, didn't we?
Well, you always know I need extra workouts just to keep up with
come
you,
on.
so it doesn't matter. But thanks for sharing a booth, and thanks for being our quarterback.
Yeah, you're the quarterback. Always a pleasure, my friend. So for the home team here, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. So that'll just about do it for